It's been a hot minute since we've last chatted like this. Before we dive in, everyone just take a deep breath together. That felt good. Welcome back. Hello everyone. I have missed you in this type of way. As you can see, we are bare skin and I'm in my tarot card sign sweater. It is rainy and cold, and I love rainy days, but I also feel like I feel very stuck inside. I had thought maybe today, which is Saturday, weekend vlog, hello, that I would, potentially go shopping, like visit TJ Maxx because I haven't been in years, and maybe some other like Goodwill kind of thing. But I don't really need to go shopping. I think I just wanted to go out and go shopping for like the experience, and I'm not like trying to dump a ton of money. It was a really long work week. It's been really busy, and I feel like I didn't walk into this weekend with a firm plan of what I want to do. So obviously woke up this morning and I'm just kind of like doing my thing, making breakfast, getting the dog situated, just chilling with my husband, which is all good stuff. But now it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I feel like my day is slipping by and my brain is like running into a circle. Should I clean the bathroom? Should I clean the bathroom tomorrow? Should I make this snack right now? Wait, I have things in the fridge that I should eat now before they go bad. I'll make that snack tomorrow. Should I go to UPS? No, I'll do that tomorrow. I really want to read. I need to read today. I can barely get something done. I made the bed though, yay. I'm literally like, what do I do right now? Like, how do I make the most of this moment, these hours? And I thought a great opportunity to just kind of sit and take a minute, take a beat to figure out what I want to do is going to be like the most important thing for me to do right now, even though it's the middle of the day and I've been up since like 8 just on TikTok and like chilling, and nothing is wrong with that. I think it's kind of like my brain is going in these circles, so I need to settle down a little bit. So let's make a to-do list together, okay? I saw this TikTok the other day and I cannot remember her name. I will link it below or something. She shared a video that was just like something she wanted to share, and she said something in the video that really literally stuck with me. She said, in order to gain control of your atmosphere around you, you must gain control within yourself. I literally wrote it down. It really meant that much to me. So I'll say it again. In order to gain control of the atmosphere around you, you must gain control within yourself. That really sat with me. It sat with me because I always have a tendency to feel like I'm out of control. Not that I'm like going out and doing crazy stuff. It's just like all mental. So I felt this way for the last 2 hours. I'm like, I feel like I don't have control of my day. I don't feel like I have control over what I want to do and when I want to do it. Everything is a mess and everything is going not the way I wanted it to. The weather is bad or the house is messy. I just feel stuck. I feel cluttered. I feel like I'm being managed by my environment, my atmosphere, versus the other way around. And that quote really sat with me because you really can't do anything in terms of control unless you first gain control within yourself and your mental load, and know what you want and how you can approach things, and then obviously react given certain circumstances. So it was a great reminder because I completely understand that you must gain control within yourself to even manage your own space, manage your time, or manage how you react to the things that happen to you outside of initial control. So let's make a list together of this weekend and what we want to do, or what I want to do. And you can do this too. But I do this every day at work for the most part. If I can, I will just spend the first, sometimes you just get into work and things are happening and you're like, and you're reacting for 4 hours. And sometimes even in the middle of my day, I'll just be like, you know what? I have no control over what's going on right now. I need to just make a list of what's important for me to do today and then I will get it done, or at least I know I wrote it down and I tried, and if someone takes over, then, you know, maybe it wasn't that important to get to. Saturday, I'm gonna make a list of things I want to do today and then Sunday, just so that I can like think ahead a little tomorrow and like prepare myself for that. I want to make enchiladas tonight. I already put chicken in the crock pot to make that. So that's dinner. Dinner is situated. I want to film ASMR. So I know I want to do that. That's going to be probably late at night because everyone's quieter at that point. I also really want to read. One sec. I am finally reading The Silent Patient. I've had this book on my shelf for like months. A couple months ago, I was really buying a lot of books, and then I literally had to be like, Stacy, we're not buying any more books. Was kind of feeling some different genre lately and decided to start reading The Silent Patient, and so far I love a good easy read. Like sometimes it's the fantasy books that I take longer on just because it's a little more world building, a little like slow paced. I love fantasy though, like gets me every time. But these types of books, I feel like I usually can get through one of these in like a night or a weekend if I really sit down. So I think I might be able to finish this. I'm almost like 75% done, but I think I could finish this by the end of the weekend. So I'm actually going to try and read this today. I don't care if I finish it or not necessarily. Maybe I will. Who knows? But I would love to finish it. So stay tuned. We'll see. I have 3 things now. I have my dinner, I have ASMR, I have read. I already technically did laundry, so I don't need to do that. I might vacuum, which is really just turning on the vacuum, and that's like low effort. We have like a robot vacuum and it's a lifesaver, let me tell you. Need to shower and wash my hair. I did oil my hair, so I do need to shower. I'll probably shower after our little chat, and then that will kind of transition me into the next activity I decide to do. So even writing down things as, you know, mundane as a shower, I feel is still grounding. You don't need to do this every day. I think during the week I'm in my habits so well that I don't need to write down things that I literally know how to do every day. But sometimes on the weekends, when there's just so much room for change and like there's no routine that is like super strict, writing down things like a shower helps me out. That's just me. I think I want to water my plants, so I'm gonna put that down. I'm not gonna like care that badly if I don't water them today. I could do it tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Ooh, I need to make a grocery plan because I hate making my grocery list the day I want to go grocery shopping. It feels like a little last minute. I don't know. And I also have to meal plan, like I have to prep the meals, plan the meals that I want to make. So I'm gonna make a grocery list slash meal plan, and that will be like with my husband. And then tomorrow we'll go to actually do the grocery shop. So I'm gonna put groceries for Sunday. I really always do that. And then I'm also gonna add UPS tomorrow because I gotta drop off a package, a return package. It's right near the grocery store, and I can just do those 2 things at once. I might need gas, question mark. But girl, get your gas on the weekend or the day that you are off. Let me tell you, because nothing is worse. I do it still. It still happens to me. Sometimes I get in the car and I'm like, shoot, it's like a Tuesday and I have no gas. And I either have to get up early in the morning, which mornings are not my thing. Usually I'll have to get it on my way home from work, and then I'm not home until much later, and then it's just annoying. So I always try to refresh my gas on the weekends. Even if it's like close to empty, I'll try to top it off. I feel like I have a lot for today, so I think I'm done with my list for today. If anything else comes up, maybe I'll add it in. But I feel like I have a lot of things to achieve, and the ASMR stuff is going to take a lot of my evening, and I feel like the book will take my afternoon, so I don't think I need to add more activities for today. So Sunday, we have groceries, UPS, gas. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do. Probably Starbucks. Guys, I've been trying to make coffee at home. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. There's a few reasons why. A, I've been trying to swap my dairy to something lower calorie than whole milk, and I've been trying almond milk, oat milk, and which oat milk is still like high up there. Almond milk is definitely lower calorie, and then there's non-fat milk. And oh gosh, I have like a whole health thing I need to talk about, but I think I'm gonna wait till later because this segment is already almost 20 minutes. Like, I literally don't understand how I've been talking this long. I've missed you guys. But I will talk about my health stuff in a bit, but I've been just not loving my coffee lately. It's just been tasting terrible. Non-fat milk has been pleasantly okay. Almond milk and oat milk, I don't know, for whatever reason, taste like shit, honestly. So I think my espresso machine is just old and not doing it for me. So just have a conversation about it with my husband. Be like, hey, we might need to buy a new machine. When do we want to do that? Oh God, I need to really prioritize my next week. I gotta figure out some stuff. I just have like a busy week coming up and really need this weekend to sort of make sure I have my ducks in a row for certain things. I have a dentist appointment, like a filling, and I'm not excited about that this coming week. It's like in the middle of my week too. Just, you know, but then I have a fun weekend coming up. It'll be fun. So Sunday is pretty much just errands. Maybe I'll try to do some editing for my video. I have a lot of things written down. I will adjust it. I literally just wrote it in my notes app. Nothing crazy. I think what I'm gonna do right now is shower, wash my hair because we need it. And then I think I'm going to maybe make some food and then come see you guys again, and then maybe I'll read. We'll see. I don't know. The day is our oyster, or whatever. I spent a good hour or so reading, and I've only really got to like maybe the 50% mark. Yeah, I'm about a little over 50. I needed a little break, so I blow dried my hair, all that good stuff, and then I got a ton of laundry out of the dryer, so I need to fold that. It's monstrous. Chewy has joined me in the bedroom. His little bandage thing, I mean, it looks obviously very big. He's fine. It's his arm. He has like a minor skin like condition, irritation, and he's had that since before we had him, like before we fostered him. And finally this vet is like, okay, let's shave his arm, put a bandage over it for 2 weeks, give him some meds, and let's see if that helps. But he's not in any pain. He didn't like break his arm or have a huge issue or anything like that. There's like no bleeding or anything. So he can walk perfectly fine, but this is just like a more ominous looking bandage that I feel like people would be like, oh my God, what happened to him? But he's really fine. It's just like a skin thing we're trying to treat. Chewy, he's chilling. Not really giving you guys like amazing perspectives right now. It's kind of like just me in my bedroom, but that's because my husband's playing video games in the living room and like chatting with his friends, and I just don't want to be like, you know, too much going on. I wanted to chat with you while I fold my laundry so that it feels like we're doing something, right? This is water. I'm like, what is this? And it's definitely like I spilled water on myself. It's been up with me. I am excited because we booked our wedding anniversary trip for going to Vegas, and it'll be like a good couple days, like 4-night trip coming up in a couple months, and I'm just super excited. And I'm already like, what outfits do I wear? Like, I want to look cute, I want to look nice, I want to feel good. Might need to pick up some bathing suits because it'll be warm when we go, so then I'll get to have like a pool day. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That will be our little anniversary trip, and then I'm hoping we'll go somewhere else this year, but just need to kind of like figure that out. I don't know if I ever recall officially saying it, but we did adopt Chewy around, I want to say end of January. So we fostered him end of November, and so we had him for a couple months and then made the decision to go ahead and adopt him. So he's officially our Chewy. Yay, exciting. So it's been really fun. So he's definitely really settled in. It's been like 3 months or so since we've gotten him, and he's officially settled in. He's very into his routines and his personality, and I think he genuinely loves us. Like, he's not like super clingy or anything, so you know, the way he shows love is different. He's kind of like a cat dog in a way, but he loves cuddles and pets too. Really just kind of busy with work right now. Just a busy month. So I'm just kind of trying to keep my head above water and, you know, make my life as smooth as possible. And honestly, I have been feeling like well-paced. Things come up and get busy and crazy, but otherwise I don't feel overwhelmed by my schedule, and I really enjoy that. I really feel like my content has been what I've wanted it to be, and I don't know, I'm just like really enjoying this phase I'm in right now. I feel way less anxiety. It comes and goes, of course. I am constantly dealing with anxious thoughts. I mean, I dealt with it this morning with the whole, like, I need to make a list and figure out what I'm doing. But it made me feel better. Did I stick to everything on the list? For the most part, I've done maybe 2 things. Some of it is happening later, but I feel good about that. Anyway, one of the other things I've been really sort of dealing with, or just experiencing, I guess, is my health. And I'm good. I'm healthy. I even recently went to the doctor and they said everything looked good. And the reason I say that is because a little over a year ago, I got like blood tests. So I went in and they checked me out and they took some blood samples and all that good stuff. And then it turns out I had, at that time, again, this is like over a year ago, high cholesterol levels. And I do believe high cholesterol, diabetes, all that runs in my family. Not too sure how genetic that is, to be honest with you, but I'm like, okay, maybe I have like predisposed, you know, whatever. Really concerning. I was like, oh no, I have high cholesterol. That's not good. And so that was kind of like, not loving that. I have always dealt with, much like most of us, you know, weight and body image issues. I grew up with just, you know, really, really skinny girls on magazines and movies. And now the landscape is very different now. And even like bodies, like curves are in and all that good stuff. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty treacherous environment with beauty standards and how that becomes developed, but I do think it's wildly different than when I was little. It doesn't change the fact that even as I'm older, I still struggle with like body dysmorphia, and we're talking body stuff. If you don't love this kind of stuff or it's triggering for you, I'm so sorry. Feel free to skip this part of the vlog. So I'm going to be mentioning food and weight and body stuff, so you're welcome to skip ahead. Completely understand. But I'm the kind of person where I always feel like I'm moving all the time. Like I'm constantly up and doing something, but I do live a sedentary lifestyle in the sense that I work an office job. I'm not like, you know, I don't work in the service industry. I'm not like constantly moving around. I walked tons of miles in college, and so I was very fit in college. In fact, I was probably like very underfed in college because I barely ate all day, living off granola bars, but those were different times. Then you get older, you're an adult, and you have like maybe an office job like I did, and I think I ended up just adopting more food habits that just my body needed more exercise. So I ended up doing some like fitness classes a couple years before COVID hit. Actually, I started doing dance classes, fitness classes. Those were really fun. I wanted to get back into like exercise. I wasn't really concerned about my food intake because I do feel like in general I eat normal. I don't have any eating disorders. I don't have binge eating issues, anything like that. I don't do crazy diets. I don't count calories. But the thing is like I wasn't moving my body a lot. So then I started doing fitness classes and I was feeling good, high energy. At the same time, it's still like I have other body dysmorphia stuff that I deal with that doesn't pertain to weight. I've never looked at myself and been like, wow, I'm like you know, I'm plus size, but I'm not really plus size. Like, I've never been like that off in perceiving who I am actually. And I'm pretty like okay, like I'm okay with my weight and all that good stuff. But it's definitely like when you get older, your body changes. So also, I was eating the way that I was eating. I was doing these fitness classes, but then COVID came and I stopped going to those classes. I even stopped home workouts. I ended up pulling a nerve in my back, and then I was like, I had neck problems. So just getting older, things hurt quickly. And so then it was just dealing with that. Once things started to sort of go back to like normal, I was reconsidering doing these classes again, but to be honest, I have no motivation to go back to exercise classes right now, or have felt that in the last year or two. I remember how fun it was at the time, but now I just feel really self-aware about being around people and like how much time it takes up in my day to like spend an hour going to a class. I just don't feel ready to invest in that kind of commitment. Considering buying a treadmill, we'll see. But just to go back to the cholesterol thing, when I found out I had high cholesterol, I started really examining my diet. I think it was just a matter of like, I'm not exercising as much, so the food I am eating is just kind of catching up to me. And also I'm getting older, so some foods I could break down better younger, and now it's just like not. I have to kind of make some swaps. So that's kind of what I've been doing for like, I would say aggressively in the last couple months. I've been trying to cut down on high cholesterol foods, less carbs, but I still love carbs. I'm not getting rid of that because I love bread and rice and forever gonna love it. It was really like the fatty foods. I felt like a lot of the meals we were making had a lot of butter in them or a lot of high fat content. I just started to make swaps recently for things like, I used to have whole milk a lot, and now I've been swapping for non-fat milk, which actually kind of doesn't taste any different to me. I've been making more low-calorie swaps for certain foods, like bread. I'll buy a low-carb tortilla or keto bread. When I made this decision to start making swaps and like just really feed my body food that made me feel better, made the decision that I wasn't cutting anything out. I'm still gonna have what I want. I'm just gonna see if there's alternatives to what I want that could make it a little better. And I didn't feel like exercise was the answer for me at the time, so I felt like my diet was the best thing I had control over, because I literally have to eat food every day and I'm always in control of that. I'm just eating healthier portions of food I already eat. I don't know if that makes sense. And then it's this mantra that I've seen on TikTok where they're like, you know, eat what you want, add what you need. Really stuck with me. Like, if I want pizza, I'll add a salad, you know, things like that. Or how can I eat more vegetables and fruits? Because I wasn't eating a lot of veggies and fruits. So I didn't remove anything. In fact, I've been eating more than I have been in the past 2 to 3 years, because I was actually intermittent fasting. I would skip breakfast and only eat lunch and dinner. I decided beginning of this year that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to start eating when I'm hungry. I knew that I did not want to start eating a new diet, if you will, not like a diet, but a new diet, like something that would last me for years to come, because I'm just older and I need nutrients and I want to feed my body good things, but I also want to enjoy what I'm eating. I am happy to say that I feel really good. I don't feel as inflamed. I don't feel as like heavy. I feel a little lighter. I feel like my clothes fit a little better. I'm not trying to do something quick and easy. I'm really just trying to like change my habits and be mindful, I guess. In some ways, I'm glad that I've changed so much, because when I was intermittent fasting, I felt like I was just depriving my brain of nutrients majority of the day, and maybe was causing those headaches. And I actually haven't had migraines for a couple months, which is crazy to me. And I'm wondering if it's now my diet, because my birth control hasn't changed. At first I thought it was my birth control, but since I've changed my diet, I've actually not experienced heavy migraines anymore. We'll see. I'm self-diagnosing here. I recently went to the doctor. They took my blood again and checked me for high cholesterol, and I don't have high cholesterol. I'm super happy that I was able to turn that around. Maybe it was like a fluke test, to be honest with you, but honestly, I feel good. I feel better at work during the day. My brain feels more awake because I'm like eating something throughout the day instead of waiting till lunchtime, and I feel like my head's pounding. I tried intermittent fasting. It was not for me. I graciously accepted that. I also graciously accepted that I'm not cutting something out. I mean, even on like a high cholesterol, you know, risk, those foods that cause high cholesterol, I tend not to eat that much anyway, but I'm aware of it. Like, I know those foods that can cause high cholesterol to just like eat only a certain amount of it, knowing that that's my personal health situation that may not pertain to everyone. I have not felt motivated to exercise. That's kind of what I'm dealing with. I know that it's good for me. I don't want to be a gym person. I want it to be a natural, organic thing in my life. I don't want it to be like I'm always working out, I'm always doing fitness. I don't want it to be consuming my life that way. I guess it's because things like that can take up a lot of time is what hinders me from feeling motivated to do it. So if anyone has any motivating exercise things, let me know. I do feel like if I bought a treadmill and I could like watch TV while I walk, that would be a great form of exercise. And then maybe I do body strengthening stuff, you know, here and there at home. Where I fit that in my day is kind of the problem, as I am not a morning person. And then at night, I try to do the rest of my life. So yeah, struggles, but that's all on my health journey. I'm good, I'm feeling good, and that's what matters. Okay, I'm gonna go now. We are done with dinner. As you saw, I made some enchiladas, some chicken enchiladas. It was okay. It was like maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7, passable. It was not an authentic enchilada recipe. It was like one of those quick, healthier versions. I don't know. I think it was the sauce. I just wasn't feeling it. But the chicken was really good. I had like an ice cream bar, and so you can see like my diet looks pretty normal. Like the weekends are like more, I would say, extravagant. I still try to keep my portion what I normally should make them, and then, you know, do trade-offs, right? Like if I want an ice cream one day, I don't have it like every day kind of thing. Although I do love the like healthier ice creams. But yeah, I obviously had like leftover Cane's food today, which I split from yesterday, and I didn't want to waste the food, so I ate it. I think I might just watch some YouTube. I've actually been really into this creator. I first discovered them on TikTok, but they also have a YouTube channel. So the creator is called Ragmop and Goose, and they are like a puppet people. They're puppet people. This is so random, but like the other night I was scrolling TikTok and came across a video of a puppet. No, not like the Muppets puppet, but it was like a made puppet. Anyways, they make puppets. This couple, I think her name is Jessie, and his name is Gus. I might have gotten that wrong, but they're a couple and they make puppets. And it is literally, it's so literally random, because I loved the Muppets growing up and like watching Sesame Street and all that good stuff, right? Most of us probably have, but it's not like as an adult I'm like watching puppet shows. This puppet group channel, they're wholesome, they're family friendly. Oh my gosh, the cutest videos. I felt like my inner child was being healed watching these videos. It makes you feel so good and makes you laugh, and they're so funny and cute, and I definitely recommend checking out their YouTube channel, their TikTok, their Instagram. They're just, I'll leave all the links below. They are so freaking cute. Like, they're the cutest and they're so talented. I just love content and channels where they're just bringing joy to people of like all ages. Like, it's an ageless type of brand, and they sell the puppets. They're handmade, so they're, you know, really well crafted. I've just been like watching their YouTube videos, and they're just so funny and like colorful and fun. They've been kind of blowing up on TikTok. You can kind of see their TikToks. There's like a bee puppet, and there's another puppet called Pinky, and oh my god, just like the cutest freaking thing. And I'm just, now as an adult, I'm like, do I need to buy a puppet? Like, I literally, who am I gonna use this puppet for? Like, I feel like kids would really enjoy this. So if you have kids, maybe this would be like a great thing to have. It's just super adorable, and I just love people who make just such beautiful art and crafts that like bring such joy, and it just melts my heart. Anyways, I thought I would plug that in because I've just been kind of like hyper fixated on it. That is what I'm probably gonna keep watching tonight. Maybe I'll read a little bit of my book, but I'm not gonna film for like another hour-ish, just to make sure it's extra quiet outside, which hopefully is the case. So it is really late and we're springing forward time tomorrow, so it's gonna be extra rough. So I'm gonna peace out today. All I did this evening after dinner was read. I'm actually almost done with the book, so I might finish it this weekend. I filmed some ASMR, so that was good. I'm pretty much just chilled, so I will catch you tomorrow for the continuation of the vlog. Hopefully you'll see more than this bedroom. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everyone! There's someone in the car next to me, so I'm doing this for you. It is almost 2 o'clock, which it's really 1 o'clock. I basically stayed up till 3 a.m., which was really 2 a.m. last night, reading The Silent Patient. Finished it. Great plot twist. Loved it. I have thoughts and feelings, but I'm not going to spoil anything. It was a really interesting read. Very good, and I'm glad I was able to finish it. Me and my husband went to the grocery store soon after getting up this morning, and we got Starbucks. We tried the new cinnamon caramel cream nitro cold brew, and I just don't think they put enough cream in it because it was a little too bitter for me. Like, it was sweet enough, but it was bitter because there wasn't enough milky cream in it. It was okay. It was like a 3 out of 5 for me. Maybe a 2.5, maybe like a 2.5. So I'm kind of sweating because it's hot. It's a little balmy outside. It's like 60 degrees, and we took my husband's car, go get the groceries, and then I realized I need to get some gas. So I need to do that, and then I need to drop off a UPS package, and that's in this car, which is my current car that I'm in. So I'm gonna go to the UPS and then gas, which is literally like right next door to us, so it'll hopefully be a very quick couple errands, but the groceries have been done. Go run these errands. I'm currently eating some buttered saltines. Delicacy of a snack, probably one of the best snacks I've ever made ever. So really happy to have made them, and I can kind of have them throughout the week. It's definitely like butter on saltines in the oven, and it is so good. Best snack, but I really have to be like, I'm only gonna eat a couple. And then I like to have them with tuna, or you could have them with chicken salad or whatever, but they're so good. We're probably just gonna do something quick for dinner tonight, but our meals are planned out for the week. I can share some of my snacks. Let me share my snacks with you. I have these like tuna packets I bought. I ate the buffalo one. There was a buffalo one. It was okay. I wasn't like in love with it. I have lemon pepper and sweet and spicy, and then I actually have cans of tuna as well. So tuna's great. I also have rice cakes. I opened a pack and I brought some with me to work, but then I never ended up eating them. So I still have a ton of rice cakes. I know I want to eat them, but I just haven't been eating them. So I need to like really force myself to do it this week and just like experiment. Beef jerky, just because it's just high protein. Otherwise, it's pretty high sodium. So it's like, again, just balance. If I'm hungry and I need something quick, beef jerky helps. Veggie straws are so good. They taste like French fries now. Like, I feel like as a kid I was like eh, but they're pretty great, and you can have a lot of them for not that much, which is kind of the purpose. Is like, I want to, if I feel hungry, I can snack on these without feeling like, you know, they're super packed with like a ton of empty calories or whatever. I love pretzels. I still have a whole bag of pretzels. I really need to get through them, but pretzels are great. I mean, they are so tasty. I can have them with like cheese. I have like Laughing Cow cheese that I can use for crackers and other stuff too. I always need a sweet treat on hand, and I need it to be something that I like, and sometimes I'll bring a variety depending on my mood. I know, I'm just very weird about that. Recently, I've been loving this popcorn. It's the Black and White Fudge Drizzle by Popcorn Indiana. This is so good. I go through it pretty quickly. Like, I went through a whole bag last week, which, you know, spread out is not a big deal. Apparently it's non-GMO, made with real cocoa, not high in corn syrup. I don't know, these claims. But it's great, and it feels filling and sweet but salty. It's great. I really like this as like a sweet treat for like the afternoon or something, or like a mini dessert after my lunch. Not tried these yet, but they are the Goody Girl Mint Cookies. I don't know that these are like healthier. I just wanted to pick them up. They're gluten-free. I just decided to get them because I've looked at them before, and I actually haven't eaten them yet, so I need to try them out this week and yeah, see if I like them. This, I was like, I want to try it, you know, like I always try protein bars and then I hate them so much. Like, they taste terrible. They taste awful. If I'm in a pinch, I will have this. It's actually a very low calorie protein bar. It's 90 calories, which is great, because some protein bars are like 200 plus calories, which if you need that, then great. But this was more or less, I wanted high protein, but like low calorie if possible. Obviously processed sugar, whatever in this. So this isn't like a natural whatever source. It's strawberries and cream. It's literally like the tiniest bar. I don't know. It's not like my preferred snack, but I think I'm just gonna leave them at work and just have them there if I'm like in a pinch and need food. So other desserts I like are the Fiber One brownies. Very good. They're small and they're kind of dry and crumbly, but you know, what are you gonna do? And I feel like this just takes the edge off if I want a dessert. So other desserts I really like are the Yasso ice cream bars. I picked up some mango ice cream bars. I really want to try the fruit roll-up trend of like wrapping it around ice cream, and the mango tahini one I picked up looked really good. So I have those ice creams for like desserts at night if I really want something. I used to like eat whole pints of ice cream back to back every day, and I feel like that was not a good time in my life, and now I'm just really being more mindful and like enjoying my dessert. I'm going to actually try out my outfit that I'm going to wear for work tomorrow, trying out some of my new Old Navy pieces, so I'm just gonna see kind of what outfit I want to go with for tomorrow. I like to at least know what outfit I'm wearing the next day, just because it takes, you know, a lot of critical thinking first thing in the morning if I don't have any clue of what I want to wear that day. So it can be a little, you know, time wasting, I feel. So I like to like at least have an idea of what I want to wear, and I have some new pieces, so I kind of want to figure out what look I want to go with and how to style certain pieces. So I have a couple ideas. I'm going to try them out, and the main item I want to wear for sure is my new black trousers from Old Navy. I have my Old Navy ASMR version of my Old Navy haul I recently did, so if you want to check that out, you can see it. I'll link it somewhere below. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try these on, and then we can see what outfits I want to go with. This is the first outfit. I'm wearing like a tank top, high neck, like halter tank top underneath, and then I'm kind of like doing this open look, which I really am into. It's gonna be like in the 60s this week. I, you know, can get away with some lighter layers. I have like a heater at work that I have on like all the time because it's always freezing in there anyways. I think this will be comfortable and good for like the weather as well. Because the pants are like wide legged, I'm feeling a little bulky. I don't know, maybe I'll try it without the t-shirt underneath and see what that looks like. So this is it buttoned up. I feel very corporate though. I feel very professional. I don't know, I'm just like not into buttoned, like fully buttoned up anymore. I wish, like, I like having the shirt peek through. It's not see-through very much at all, so I probably could get away with like not even wearing the shirt underneath, but I don't know, like it's okay. Just like not a fan of button up. I just feel too So let me try something else. This is another option. I really like this. This is cute. It's cozy. It's like a little cardigan. This is from like Aerie or American Eagle. I have my Old Navy like sage green shirt on, and then I have the black trousers, and I feel like it's a little bit more fitted, so it's just like a little bit more. I'm wearing blue socks, which I would probably wear boots, or maybe tennis shoes, which again, my office is pretty casual creative, like it's not super fixed, you know, corporate strict wear. So I don't know, I like this option. It can kind of look weird. You have a chest, sometimes the cardigans just like don't sit, like they have to like sit on the side. It's, you know, like that's just kind of how it has to go. I'll sit on this one, we'll think about it. This is like a longer cardigan, and then I did add a belt just to like give a little bit more definition. I really like the belt actually. I'm a fan. Pants are wide and this is wide. I don't know, I like that my waist is a little bit more defined by the belt. I'm just not sure I love this combo. Okay, we have completely veered away from original plans. So originally I wanted to wear my black trousers, but I felt like I was getting too drapey, which isn't bad, but I just wasn't feeling it, you know? So I decided to try on my Abercrombie jeans, which are a little snug, like around the hip area, which makes no sense because it's a curve line, so I just don't understand that, but whatever. I did just wash them, so I feel like they'll stretch out a little bit as the day goes on, but I have a white tee and then the pink colored shirt, and I love this look. I really do. Do I want to work tomorrow? I don't know. I just don't really feel like a super deep desire for any particular outfit, but they're all good. Like in my head, they're fine, and it's just work. I'm not like, it's not a runway, it's not a fashion show. We'll see what I go with, but this was fun. This was a fun time. Thank you for joining me. I wasn't really feeling motivated stylistically. I'll just wake up and decide what to wear. I might just put on a pair of jeans and a sweater. Who knows? Now like almost 6 o'clock, and I love that the sun is out. We love that for her, but I feel like my day was gone in like a hot second. I think I'm just gonna sit, watch some YouTube, and then work on just some like budget stuff, and then yeah, I think we're getting like food later. Thank goodness. Don't feel like cooking. Tomorrow, this week in general for work is gonna be really tough. There's things going on this week that are just extra stressful. So I don't know, I'll get through it. It's just work. It's whatever. Just saw me put together my food for tomorrow, so quick overview. I'm going to have protein waffles for breakfast with strawberries and a little bit of maple syrup. For lunch, I'm gonna have leftover enchiladas with lettuce and my Greek yogurt, sour cream. My afternoon snack depends on how I'm feeling. I have the sweet popcorn, beef jerky, in case I want something more salty. Oh, and then I packed up some Laughing Cow cheese and some baby bell peppers, sweet peppers. So I have a lot of options, and that's kind of how I roll. Also, the everything bagel seasoning is for the sweet peppers, like with the cheese on it. That's kind of what I'm aiming to eat tomorrow. I feel like that's plenty of food. My outfit, I actually think I'm just going to wear like my black t-shirt, my black trousers, a belt, and then just throw a cardigan over it. I think I've just concluded that that's the best option, especially because I'm having enchiladas tomorrow and I really don't want to accidentally stain anything that with enchilada sauce. I know if I wore white tomorrow, that would be risky. I've been like, ugh, how come I feel so meh? And I think it's because my period is supposed to be this week, but I have things going on this week, and I've decided, and like this weekend technically is when my period comes. Yeah, I basically am going to skip my period this week and just keep taking my birth control. TMI, just literally cannot deal with my dentist appointment and just other things going on this weekend on top of being on my period. Like, that is the last thing I want to be experiencing. Like, migraines and cramps and having to do all that. This is not the week. This is not the week. So I'm skipping it. There's a lot going on, so I just have to be really mindful of my rest and my self-care. And for example, this evening I'm feeling really tired from staying up late last night, so I'm gonna just really take it easy for the rest of the night. I took a shower already. I didn't wash my hair, but I took a shower. I need to relax. Thank you so much for watching and coming along on my mini update weekend vlog. But everyone's good, everyone's healthy, everyone's fine. I'm trying to be healthier. The next phase of a health journey is usually like exercise. To be quite honest, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but I'm not really pushing. I'm not trying to like push myself right now. I just want to grow into my habits and like bring them into my life for the long term, because I want long-term health, but also enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my life and enjoy the things I eat and enjoy the activities I do and enjoy the exercise that I end up doing, whatever that may be. I appreciate you all, and I'm enjoying making content for you. I'm enjoying making ASMR. Really appreciative of everyone who supports and watches and subscribes and likes and comments and all that stuff. So thank you so much. You guys truly make my day every single day, whether you realize it or not. And I just, yeah, I am so grateful I get to make content. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I think I've said that like 7 times. So it's time to go now. Time to go. Wish you guys well, and I hope to see you in the next vlog, the next video that I come out with. And yeah, I hope you have a great moment wherever you are right now. All right, bye.